This is the story of Hank before he became a villain. And it takes place in August in the year 2637. And this is what he was like before he became a villain.
And last question. What would you say is your greatest strength?
Sometimes I'm really good at imagining things, so I can make them become reality.
Well, congratulations. You're hired.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Your first day will be scheduled for next week.
A week later, Hank heads to the Space Science Headquarters Company to become a scientist. He always wanted to become a scientist, and now he is. It was his first day at his dream job, and Hank was very excited about it. Oh, and that's the boss of the Space Science Headquarters Company, named Scott.
Hello, Hank. I'm Scott. I'm your boss.
Hello, Scott.
For your first job, try to discover something new.
Yes, sir.
Hank then waited till the beep went off, and waiting, until it went off. And then he discovered something new,
More universes?
which means it can only be one thing.
It's the multiverse.
And then he had an idea to make his boss impressed.
Let's make contact with the other.
So Hank made a multiversal portal blaster that can either teleport you or someone else. And it both didn't work and did work at the same time.
What the? Where am I?
You are in another universe.
Who are you?
I'm another variant of you.
So yes, it did work. He did teleport his variant in his universe, but there was also a little problem. He caused an incursion between two universes. So Hank had to fix it, and he did.
You cause an incursion. You have to fix it.
Okay. That was close.
But then came more trouble. When Scott wanted to talk to him of what happened, he was not happy.
What did you do?
I tried to discover the multiverse and tried to make connections with another variant of me. I'm sorry, sir.
Scott was then shocked. He realized that this job is too dangerous for Hank. So, he did what he had to do in order to protect the multiverse.
Pack your things. Get out of my building.
What? But Scott!
You're fired.
And out of all the things that Scott lost, this one broke his heart the most. Back at Hank's house, he was crying that he lost everything, even his dream job.
Why, Scott? It wasn't even a big incursion. Besides, I managed to fix it. Why, Scott?
Then he felt a different expression. He was then mad.
That's it. I will defeat you and the rest of the workers.
Then he finds the perfect thing to do that. He found this thing about 6 months ago, which is one of the 5 creation diamonds. This one is known as the energy diamond. And it allows you to give you strength to do anything or make anything you want, make energy blasts, and powers up your technology. And the first thing he did is that he gave him strength to create his own suit. Then in front of him was his chair that he sits on. So he added an idea to make his multiversal travel chair. So he shoots an energy blast to power it up. And finally, he used his strength to create a portal to teleport to the same variant that we saw earlier back. But this time, this variant was wearing a helmet.
You again?
Let's get revenge.
I guess so.
Meanwhile, Scott was having a great time. Everybody was working well and everything was going normal. Then, all of a sudden, Scott heard someone at his window, so when he turned around, he saw Hank.
Hello, Scott.
Hank, what are you doing here?
This is revenge for what you did to me. I am now Hank, the defeater. Goodbye, Scott.
Meanwhile, the variant was still standing there doing nothing. Then, multiple of his variants appear. Then, something came, which is an incursion.
You are now banished from this universe.
No.
Hank was then banished from this universe, but it was too late. There was nothing that Scott can do. Universes were now colliding. Endless incursions. And Hank's universe was destroyed first. This was the end.